and 10 at the 50. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wants to fire on second down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The option look. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
The play-action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Gets the back moving. To the air on
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach...
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Might as well give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down right there.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to...
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's...
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to the back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got him. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. After picking up a couple of first downs already ready on this drive. They'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mung. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right?
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes a catch. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's going to take off. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McDuffie. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. To the ground, he's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Give to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run. The 40. At the 20. after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. They're testing the right side here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's a draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Looking for a man. It's Lott. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on third down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. He just kept going backwards. You have to. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The run inside. It's Betts.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rides to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Lott. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's... Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pucks it out of the air. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. On the move and looking deep. Pulls it in on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Lott. Pressure coming. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scout.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Throws it deep. He's got it down the field. Turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Off play action. He'll take a shot. Touchdown Orange. Makes the grab inbounds. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Rush. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Lott. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Anderson. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Off the RPO, complete. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Anderson with the carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. To the air, it's blocked. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. From the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. And they got it.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that one's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Lott. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Looking to pass. It's Brooks. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. The corners are walked up tight. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He couldn't quite get... He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. This matchup, two teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with the done.
But, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff. And I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Trojans. A pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the...
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's knocked down. DB's right up on the receivers. They're going to run it to the right. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Oh, they're after him. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. Touchdown, USC. The defense putting points on the board.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put...
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gonna try to get it himself. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Under fire. No see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And for that quarterback,
they'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Brooks. Right on the money. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the... And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. Down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
all season long we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Brooks. Rushes on him. It's caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Hand off from the shotgun.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. them with 3rd down and 5. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Moving out of the pocket. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to slam in. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this. The Huskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The play action fake. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Unloads to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Well,
the Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line. And the Huskers to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And he makes the extra point. Bringing it out. They'll corral him and get him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Brooks. That pass is incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back.
Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had...
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Slithers into space. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. Defense in press coverage. The lone back's got it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll go right back to the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's ball. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you. And those.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Yoder. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the air. It's ball. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Oh, he secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
The Bruins will hustle to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. It's ball. Catch in the middle. It's Harry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he... Offense at an empty set. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Asiata. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like...
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? The run inside. It's Yoder. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's ball. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside, it's Yoder. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first. Takes the handoff. It's Yoder. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Ball. Hit as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
And that's a really good job by the...
They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give on the counter. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Unleashes one. Working the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bruins have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. The short hands. It's Asiata. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Yoder. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Well, we talked a little bit about this defense and just how special they are. And we've seen them dominate this game. They've held the opponent to 0 points. You now have the insult to injury with the pick 6. They have dudes. They have better athletes than you.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Ball. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't got...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Yoder.
knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They feed him again, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. Back in 1939, USC first stole Victory Bell. This time around, it was earned as the Trojans emerged victorious over their crosstown rivals. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly. Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis. First, you need to choose the next. It's time to pick your position. Now it's time to customize your player's appearance, their styles, and their gear. Remember that old adage. If you look next, you'll set your player's skills on the first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships.